today, Uhuru Kenyatta is not the president of Mount Kenya and Rift Valley alone. He is the president of the Republic of Kenya. William Ruto, the deputy president, is deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Not deputy president of the Kalenjins, not deputy president of Rift Valley, and not deputy president of the Mount Kenya region. As such, he has got the power, the ability, the office, and the machinery to move around the entire country in the effort of delivering on the mandate or the promises that they committed as a team for development under the Jubilee Party. But we know very well that it is not the development issues that primarily are taking William Ruto across the country. It is the vote hunting. And the person who should be or who will be the president of the Republic of Kenya, one, must have a national outlook, a national appeal, a national reach, which means that the vote hunting must be national. It will be very miscalculated of William Ruto if at all he would assume that with the vote-rich basket that Rift Valley is, and with the presumption of support or the assumed support from the Mount Kenya region, the Central Kenya region, that alone will take him to State House as president, then he would be living in absolute deceit. Because we know very well that very many issues come to play. In the year 2007-2008, the 2007 elections, Mwai Kibaki was supported only by Central Province at the time, as it then was, and he was declared president. While we know very well that there were lots of electoral injustices, and that whole process was flawed, which led us to the reforms that now at least we are celebrating today. William Ruto must depend on vast regions for support. His travels to Western are an effort in that direction. His travels, for example, to even South Nyanza are an effort in that direction. His maneuvers in the coast are an effort in that direction. So here the thing is this: William Ruto knows that with the change of tune in the Central Kenya, if at all he was to depend on the vote and the promises from Central Kenya, then his goose will be cooked. So that's why he's now getting into the Western region, a seriously vote-rich region, and then the wider South Nyanza, on the assumption, for example, that Musalia Mudavadi does not contest. If Musalia Mudavadi contests and faces off with William Ruto, then it will be very difficult for William Ruto to get the bulk of votes from Western Kenya because of the effect of the Musalia Mudavadi candidature, if at all he will contest the presidency. Now, it also depends on whether Raila Odinga will be contesting the presidency or not. Fact, even if William Ruto was to pitch tent in Western Kenya up to the eve of the election, and Raila Odinga is contesting the presidency, chances are that a huge chunk of the Western vote would go with Raila Odinga because of historical facts. One, when Raila Odinga was prime minister, he got various individuals or leaders into the cabinet from Western Kenya and Nyanza. In fact, actually 4 cabinet positions. Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto have not given cabinet positions to Western Kenya as Raila Odinga did in the Grand Coalition government. So it will be assumed that Raila Odinga easily and charitably rewards the region than William Ruto. So he easily earns their trust than William Ruto, who is coming with a promise and hoping to earn that trust. So yes, going into Western Kenya for vote hunting is purely to see that in the event that Central Kenya does not stand with him as he expected, and in the event that there will be no presidential candidate coming or hailing from that region of the country, then he wants to be that early bird, that dependable candidate that went early for the votes and got them.